Hello, Internet! Welcome to some more Bazzle Stadium Live. I am here again with Mr. Joseph Ugarte. Is that how I say your surname?
Yeah, it's Ugarte. Yeah.
Ugarte. Okay. Pretty much there. Okay.
I've heard people say Ugart, and I'm just like, dude, I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not how you say it.
I suppose I'm lucky that I've got a name that you can't really mess up.
Yeah.
Barry Anderson. Like, you just say it, don't you? Yeah, okay. So, we're here with Joe, and we're using his team again. The team that on his stream he got to number 1 with on the Battle Stadium ladder. So, yeah, we're 6-2 at the moment, but
Not a bad win.
Yeah.
That's like basically 75% win, right? Like,
yeah. But third at rank 10. Third.
Right, third. I see you.
Third
Right,
with
I think...
okay. He's got 3 ghosts.
Yeah, Okay, this may be a little greedy, but I kind of want to lead Hydreigon and Whimsicott into this, but I think it's a little greedy.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
But like he has got the Mimikyu and the
If
Togekiss.
he doesn't lead Mimikyu Togekiss or Dragapult Togekiss, it's a really good lead because you can just fake tiers Steel Spike the Togekiss or like whatever, or just Dazzle and Steel Spike the Mimi and kill it.
What if he leads with Dragapult and Mimikyu?
Yeah, Dragapult and Mimikyu could be annoying. Maybe we want to go for. I think even a Togekiss Incineroar lead could be fine.
Okay.
Logic there would be, or Togekiss Excadrill, or I think Togekiss Excadrill actually is better. And then having Milotic and Incineroar in the back is fine. Like,
there's always these four, isn't it? I like how we start off team preview. Ooh, let's go. Whimsicott Hydreigon, and then we sort of think about everything that can go wrong and just resort back to the tried and tested four that.
But that's the thing. That's what this team was kind of based. Like this team, like the 4 Mons can literally meet almost every single composition correctly. Like, and that's why it's so like appealing. I think.
Yeah.
And that's like was kind of the idea with the team, like a 4 consistent like core that you can always bring in, then like some mix up with the Hydreigon and the Whimsicott. That gives you more like aggressive mode that you wouldn't like. Normally, my teams are always very like Dynamax centric in terms of like being in the late game, but like for certain like instances, having like a more aggressive mode is nice, so your opponent can't capitalize on it all the time.
Yeah,
I kind of like to Steel Spike Gleam here just to cover for a yawn from the Togekiss. My only concern is that
like he might be starting to coil up himself.
Exactly. Your other option would be to go for a Earthquake Dazzle because you get a bunch of chip on the Milotic.
That is risky in case he just goes for a Follow Me though.
How's that risky? Because he gets around there, right? Because Earthquake and Dazzling him just get.
Oh right, yeah. I'm thinking Max Quake. What do you fancy then?
I think we Dazzle Earthquake. I think we Dazzle Earthquake to get some damage.
Okay.
Like if he goes for Follow Me here, like we're covered. And like we do a lot of damage, and then we may even be able to kill the Milo.
Oh, he does go for Follow Me.
He goes for Follow Me. It's very good because like we kind of just like got a bunch of damage off.
Yeah, we've just ignored the Togekiss this turn. Yeah. And he's like in return only going to get what, a Coil or a Muddy Water or.
And that did a good chunk of damage actually. So even if he goes for a Coil here and we get a crit, like a crit would be really good for us here.
Yeah.
We don't get the crit, but okay. Oh, we do get the crit. Okay, never mind. Milo's just.
Okay, he did Coil.
So that's not the worst because like we have to see if he's lefties. This is probably the best case scenario.
He is.
It is lefties. Okay, yeah. I think you just go for another Earthquake Gleam because he's forced to recover anyways. And like even if he goes for a Hypnosis, like then you'll just probably be able to kill the Milo next turn, as like with whatever the wake.
Okay, yeah, because like with his Coil boost, he will be surviving this combination of attacks. I think anyway, unless like that was a low roll with Earthquake.
Like I feel like we may even get the kill, honestly. Like with how much damage
with a critical hit potentially.
With the crit, I think there's a potential we get the kill. Even if not, you still get the Earthquake.
Well, there you go.
Oh, we do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we basically just wasted his
Coil and his first turn.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I like about Earthquake too. You're able to get around like all this redirection, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Like now he's down a Mon. We haven't even expended like we haven't even used our max yet. So like
that was a fantastic turn 1 and 2 for us. But now if he wants Trick Room, he can have it. But
I think that's fine. I think here honestly like I don't even think we want to kill the like. We may end up killing the Togekiss, but like I don't think we really want to. I think we just Gleam and swap to our Ensign here, because basically the logic is we'll be able to get a taunt off before whatever else comes in.
You
And if
don't
he has
want to like
Rhyperior,
fish for an air/flinch on the Dusclops?
my concern is that he's going to just get a free swap to Rhyperior. But actually, I think you Swords Dance to Excadrill and you swap to Incineroar on the Togekiss, because you're not taking the KO. But what he probably wants is for his Togekiss to go down so he gets his Rhyperior in
Yeah,
for free.
yeah. Okay.
And by doing this, you're preventing him from getting the free swap. Like this way, you can what you can do is you can even just Swords Dance again and like Parting Shot the Togekiss or something, or just do something else.
Yeah. So I mean, we've both still got our Dynamaxes.
Exactly. Yeah. You just don't want to use your max too early. So you may be going for like an attack or something here, but even then, that wouldn't be the worst case scenario. Like, too big of a deal.
Flamethrower. Okay.
As for Flamethrower, okay, he's gonna give us our weakness policy, which is actually very nice.
We'll see if we get burnt here.
Good shot. And we won't go down to a Nightshade as well, which is worth noting. So this is actually not bad. I think actually, if you go for a Fake Out into Togekiss and you go for a Steel Spike into the Dusclops, you'll just kill it.
Yeah, +4. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah.
I think you just go for a Steel Spike, even though like you're technically wasting your max. Like it's still okay because you're going to be taking out the Dusclops, which is the main problem. Like the Togekiss isn't really threatening, and Milo in the back is like really good.
Yeah, because like he has to have brought his Rhyperior in the back. That's the main way he can threaten us in Trick Room. So if we get rid of the Dusclops this turn, which we should be at +4 with Steel Spike, that means that he's not going to be able to bulldoze himself or brick break himself or whatever for the
exactly. Yeah.
The weakness
and if he does
activation.
go for the hard swap, then we Parting Shot the Togekiss for free, and we what's it called? We get to just play, or no, rather we Fake Out for like some chip on the Rhyperior, and like we get to Steel Spike.
Okay, so he's going for the hard swap.
He's probably going for a bulldoze.
Yeah.
We could have targeted the Rhyperior, but like it wasn't really worth it because my only concern there would be like if we mess up and like we kill the Togekiss for free and give him a free swap, that's like arguably worse. Because then you're giving him a free swap and his Rhyperior can just sweep with the max form, like in him. I kind of like to at least remove the Dusclops so I can't go for stuff like Pain Split or Wisp or just be like annoying in general. I think Togekiss is doing less for him in the long run.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting end to the game now.
Yeah.
We might need to cycle some. Oh, it's not even.
Oh, okay. He doesn't even. Okay, yeah. So this is actually fine.
Yeah. Assuming we do get the knockout here.
In this case, honestly.
Oh, we don't.
Oh, we don't get the knockout.
No.
Okay.
I guess this Excadrill has actually not got much attack investment in it, has it?
It doesn't, but like I'm kind of surprised it's been killed, to be honest.
So he can still activate his own weakness policy here.
I would Parting Shot the Rhyperior to cover for him
maxing.
Yeah, and I would Steel Spike I would honestly maybe Steel Spike the Rhyperior because you'll get the kill.
Yeah.
If he for some reason doesn't target next
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario is he goes for a Bulldoze Earthquake. Like that wouldn't be.
I don't think he has Pain Split. I don't think he has Pain Split.
No, Bulldoze Pain Split. Bulldoze Earthquake rather.
Let's see. If he goes for an Earthquake here, he would. I guess that wouldn't be that bad for him. Like if he went.
Yeah,
for
I mean he'd be knocking himself out, but he'd be looking pretty threatening.
Put him in a decent spot actually. We'll have to see what he does.
No, he's Dynamaxing.
That's what I figured. I figured he was going to go for the max anyway.
So we are getting at least either a Steel Spike or a Parting Shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the logic. Like as long as we can get the Rhyperior at least back to neutral, it'll put us in a decent enough spot. Like remember the Milo's like the end game here. And like as long as we get that Rhyperior down to where it's not threatening the Milo too much, we should be fine.
Oh, Ally Switch. That's cheeky.
That's kind of bad, I guess, because like I don't think he has Bulldoze.
Yeah, I guess he can't. He can't have it. Else he would have gone for it.
Trick Room, Nightshade, Ally Switch. It's his last. Has he revealed his last? I don't think he has.
It could be Shadow Sneak for the Dragapult.
Maybe, yeah. Kind of. I don't know what the Rhyperior's item is. It may be Sash even. Maybe Sash, I guess.
Like I think I would always still assume that it's going to be weakness policy, surely. But it is strange that he hasn't got the move to activate it with his Dusclops.
I think we go into Togekiss here. Togekiss, and then you bring your Ensign back in. So if you go for Follow Me Parting Shot into the Rhyperior, you're back to neutral, and then you'll have another Intimidate down, and then you can start coiling with Milotic.
Yeah. His Togekiss is at like 40%, I think, as well.
Right, yeah.
So it's not.
I guess we made a bit of a misplay trying to kill the Dusclops in one turn, but like at the same time, like I don't think it's gonna cost us a game as long as like turns go the way we think they are. I think we follow me here and we go for a parting shot into the Superior.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's gonna be down at like -1, even if it gets a bulldoze. Like
Yeah, like at this point, I don't think he has bulldoze. Like I'm more worried about.
I switch.
Yeah, ally switch.
And I get, but in that case, if he doesn't have it, like if he doesn't have Pain Split, especially, then like that's fine because we'll just be able to kill the Dusclops later on, like with just Muddy Water. Like as soon as we solve the max, like we'll be in a good spot.
It is.
He does have bulldoze. Yeah. Okay. So he was just waiting. So what the good thing about this though, it means he doesn't have Pain Split, which actually helps us more with the Milotic because that means the Dusclops won't be annoying for us. So we'll just be able to go for a Muddy Water and just kill it.
And
or
with this parting shot and Intimidate, this Rhyperior is going to be like even a -1 after this next turn, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be -1.
Yeah.
Is this his last turn of max or his second to last turn of max?
Second to last, I think.
It's second to last.
He went from a Max Quake into the Excadrill, and now the now the Rockfall into the Togekiss.
Then we get the parting shot, and we'll get Intimidate again.
I'm very curious in why he didn't go for the Bulldoze on the turn he hard switched his Rhyperior in.
Yeah, I think you should go for the Bulldoze in that situation because it puts him in a much better spot. To do that. I think.
Yeah.
All right, so we get our Milo in, we get the Intimidate down, which is pretty solid for us, I think. Like, he's gonna take some Sand Chip. I think he's gonna die next turn. So
yeah, one more turn of Sand.
What you do here is you probably just go for a Coil and you go for a parting shot into the Superior.
Yeah, like there's no point in attacking.
How many turns of Trick Room are left? How many turns is Trick Room are left?
I think this is the last turn, but I will.
This is the last turn. We definitely Coil. If there's like another turn, then like maybe worth considering something.
And
else.
we do know all of the moves. Yeah, we do know all of the moves
so we Coil.
On thingy now.
I think you parting shot and you go for a Coil.
Not trying to taunt the Rhyperior instead.
Would it help us though? Like, how would that help us? Because like,
yeah, I guess it wouldn't.
Like, we're not gonna Muddy Water it yet because we want to like get boosted up first. Like, he's probably gonna target our soon. Oh, he targets our Milo. That's actually a very interesting play.
Maybe he's doubling into it with Nightshade as well.
On top of that, because that could actually be a little concerning.
Yeah, depending on if his Togekiss is faster than the Milotic or not.
I don't think it is, but that could be a little worrisome. Yeah, I mean, his Rhyperior is neutered and damaged a lot now. We're gonna have to recover next turn and Flare Blitz the Togekiss, I think. We have to hope we go first, like, because his Dusclops is definitely going down this turn.
Yeah, and I think there's still going to be two more turns of Sand after this as well too.
But... Yeah, I mean, as long as our Milotic is healthy, we're fine. It's just about his Togekiss. We have to like see what it does.
Yeah, I think we might be okay because like I'm pretty sure we will get a Flare Blitz into the Togekiss. And that might just take it out from where it is now.
I think we're fine. It's just we have to go first over the Togekiss, or it has to not crit us.
Yes. Yeah. He did go for the Air Slash earlier in the game as well too, instead of like a Dazzling Gleam. So you never know. Maybe it hasn't even got Dazzling Gleam, but yeah, Flare Blitz. And I'm just curious. Rhyperior is at -2 attack now. Yeah.
So, like, yeah, we're in a pretty good spot versus the Rhyperior at the very least.
Yeah, as long as we do get this recover off and knock out the
Togekiss this turn. Yeah. We get the recover off.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see then.
He was probably kicking himself if he had slow Togekiss, though. Because he'd be like, God damn it, I should have made it faster.
Yeah, well, perhaps. Yeah, this has been an interesting game, hasn't it? Oh, he just goes Shuffle Main.
Oh, okay, he choked. Because I think your play there is always to go for the attack on the Milotic to try and kill it. Like, yeah, now we get a free recover.
Maybe he was just banking on just not having recover. Because, yeah, his Rhyperior is at -2, so he has to critical hit us to do anything now. And, like, I guess we've not seen the item on Togekiss yet, I don't think. Yeah, so, maybe if that had survived and, 50% berry, that wouldn't have been too good, but, yeah.
And now we're in a really good spot. Like, this is very, very good.
Yeah. High horsepower, surely into the Milotic.
Instant? Yeah. Or, okay, I was thinking instant.
Yeah, like he has to fish for it into the Milotic now, doesn't he? The critical hit.
I think now you just go for a parting shot and, like, a recover just to be safe, and then, like, you can, like, do something else after.
I think we just do that until the Sand ends.
Yeah. Even coil again, like after you get that next recover off. Because like
although yeah, we have coiled once, haven't we?
Yeah, we could recover. I think we recover one more time, and then we coil the turn after.
Yeah, and then we will have the guaranteed hypnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I suppose if he does critical hit the Milotic, then there is still a way for him to win this game.
I don't even think a crit would kill us, though. I think it just
Yeah,
puts us, like,
I don't
really
think
down
either,
in the red.
really, but oh, it's rock sliding. Okay.
I think here you go for a taunt, so he can't protect, and you go for a coil, so you can hypnosis him guaranteed the turn after.
Yeah, really pin him. Yeah, and leftovers. It's interesting how leftovers was never really used that much in VGC, but it's probably the most common item on Milotic now.
I think it's really good on Milo because like instead of relying on a certain like area to proc, like you just get like recovery over time, which is nice. Like you're recovering anyways, right? So like it kind of like it acts as like a recover boost. Like you kind of get like an extra like 10% like every time you recover. Not 10%, but like 6%.
Yeah, it's like 6% something like that, isn't it? But it's normally on the field long enough so that it is a decent gain over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, that was, we're not even at Master Ball yet, but that guy, he knew what to do. Well, I mean, I guess there was a few turns that maybe he should have done different stuff.
Something a little differently, yeah.
It was a close game, but look at this.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm liking this. Look at this.
I honestly think Tailwind offense is like really good versus this.
Yeah, I mean, he has got a fake out potential.
Yeah, but you have to protect on the Whimsicott for that anyways. I'd go Whimsicott Hydreigon, and then kind of like I think you go really super aggro versus this stuff, like because the Kingler usually carries Hyper Cutter, which ignores Intimidate anyways. Yep. The Mammoth one usually carries Oblivious, which ignores Intimidate anyways. I would just probably go Excadrill Togekiss here in this situation. It's like he has enough stuff to pressure your Milotic with like the Heliolisk and the Venusaur. And like even then, like Milotic isn't putting up enough like pressure against like the stuff it wants to like beat, I think, or stuff you want to beat rather.
Mandibuzz is a really interesting Pokemon because it was overlooked for so long until that one Spanish guy like got top 8 or whatever at UK Nationals 2016 with it, and then people started respecting it as and then 2017 happened, which
2017 was like crazy good.
I think 2017 is the year that I've sort of tried to forget basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good that year.
So the only kind of Mandibuzz I've seen on ladder that I've gotten slapped by, embarrassingly enough, is stupid. It's weakness policy and the buzz with weak armor and quick attack Sylveon next to it.
Ooh.
You boost up its speed, you give it weakness policy, and then like it's full offense. Yeah, I know, it was stupid.
Because it is like it's got a base speed of 80, hasn't it? It's pretty fast.
I think you Tailwind, and even though you can fake out, I don't know why, but I have a feeling exactly the set I just said. But I don't think he has anything super effective to proc himself. I think protect. Protect is always safe here. I think you protect and you quake. The Salazzle or
max quake or just Earth Power.
But even I guess Earth Power is fine. My only concern is that he could maybe fake out your Hydreigon, but like you're gone. But like I guess like Earth Powering is fine. Yeah, Earth Power is okay.
Okay. I feel like
Togekiss in the back anyways. Yeah, you have Togekiss in the back anyway, so you could be saving your max for that anyways.
If we're getting to the point where I'm persuading you on plays, that's when stuff's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does fake out into the Whimsicott at least.
Okay, it looks like he's normal Mandibuzz. It looks like he's normal Mandibuzz.
Yeah. I mean, he could Tailwind himself here. That's kind of what I'm expecting. He's taunting.
Oh, he taunts. Okay, that's really
so
good.
That was a good protect.
Yeah, so that was a very good protect. I think you taunt Dark Pulse the Salazzle now. Even Flashkin in the cup. What does he have in the back?
Button. There's the button.
I think you Tailwind Dark Pulse. The Salazzle just covers for like everything you can bring in.
Yeah. I mean, I think he probably will try and match Tailwind here. I think he will Tailwind here because there's no point in him taunting the Whimsicott. Now we've got Tailwind up.
Right, yeah. Protect on Whimsicott though is so useful for stuff like this. So like fake out, like you can ignore like fake outs and like not be worried about it.
Yeah, I mean I've used teams where you've got against Whimsicott, you basically got to hope that they don't protect. And that's like the only way that you can get a footing into the game. But
exactly.
it's nice to be on the other side of the foot. Is that even the saying? The other side of the foot, the side of the shoe. Actually. But yeah, he tailwinds.
How fast is Mamo? Let me actually check this because our Hydreigon is a max speed. It has some bulk and it outspeeds like Excadrill. I'm gonna check speed real quick.
Well, I mean, Excadrill is faster than Mamoswine, isn't it?
Right, it is. Yeah. I always forget how fast.
But it could be a Scarf Mamoswine, but that wouldn't be able to one-shot Hydreigon from here if we Dynamax it.
Definitely wouldn't. I would go for a. If he's Sash, you maybe want to cover for that. So I would Dazzle and Steel Spike the Mamoswine. Like that way, if he's Sash, like you cover for it. If he maxes, you'll still get a ton of damage on it anyways.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was thinking. It's a toss-up of do we need the double into it with the fake tears or is it a Sash? So
I would always cover for the Sash because like worst case, then you'll just be able to Dazzle it again later. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like
this is the turn that we activate the weakness policy on the Mandibuzz.
Oh yeah, dude, if it's weakness policy, I'm actually gonna be so sad because I like we were just talking about it. And it actually happens.
Yeah. Okay, so we Dynamax something.
It is. He's gonna be side Ice Shard with weak armor. Oh my god, I actually think that's what he's gonna do.
If he's Dynamaxing the Mandibuzz here, I'd love to see that. Nah.
Oh, okay, no, it's not. Dude, that would have been so funny.
Okay, so like I guess the only reason we're waiting for the Dazzling Gleam here is covering for the Focus Sash. Like hopefully it's not gonna survive these attacks, but I mean it definitely could do now.
What language is this? Mamotron. That's what the name. Mamotron.
Yeah, Mamotron. Yeah. So.
Imagine his weakness policy, Mamoswine.
Let's see.
We're just waiting to see like.
No.
Oh, okay, it's not.
And it's just taunting the Whimsicott. Okay.
Fine. Yeah, because you could just Dazzle and Steel Spike again.
We'll see if a Hailstorm knocks out Hydreigon here then.
I don't think it will. If he's Life Orb, will do a lot though.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's base 130 attack, so it's high.
Pretty strong.
Oh, but yeah, but we're +1 defense, aren't we? Of course.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we just go for Dazzle, Steel Spike again. Fine. Like the Mandibuzz, even if it has Roost, like it's gonna be doing a passive turn. So.
I mean, I think there's a chance they might max guard foul play into the Hydreigon, but.
Wouldn't kill though.
I think we'll survive that. Yeah. Yeah, of course we'll survive that. Yeah. Yeah, there's no mileage out of swapping Whimsicott out for anything.
I think we just Dazzle, like, because remember how much Steel Spike did? Like, it may actually be out of range of Steel Spike.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Is why I would Dazzle. Otherwise, I would swap. Like, if we did a little bit more damage, I probably would have been like, fine.
Yeah. So yeah, no max guards, and it is decent damage on the Mandibuzz still as well.
Be AV, honestly, with the way he's tanking those hits. I think he could be AV.
Yeah.
But it's obviously not a big deal.
But yeah, not assault vested enough.
Yeah.
Your vest isn't thick enough. Yeah, nice. Okay, Hydreigon doing some business, even against these big ice types. And
that's why I don't like dragon coverage. I think steel, ground, and dark give you like the best like overall coverage while not sacrificing protect. Like I on every team, like unless like I really need like 4 attacks or like 4 like support moves, I always want to run like that. Like it's just a good move. Even with something like Whimsicott, like,
he did Snartless.
Like I don't think that's too concerning. It depends what he has in the back. Like, but like he's already wasted his max.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite interesting to think of a Hydreigon without a dragon attack.
I think you just quick Gleam.
So, yeah, well we've got Togekiss and an Excadrill in the back. So I suppose if we knock out the Mandibuzz, then Excadrill just wins, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think also just quaking the what the hell is that thing called? Heliolisk.
Heliolisk, yeah. Yeah, it's not protecting, but Heliolisk will be faster. Like a Hyper Voice might knock Hydreigon out. Electro Web.
I don't think that's gonna kill.
Ooh.
It didn't kill. But the Mandibuzz may outspeed us in Snarl. That's the only
thing. That's what I'm thinking. It might. It doesn't.
Mandibuzz sucks.
3 HP. And this should still knock out the Heliolisk.
Yeah, when I saw the Electro Web, I knew we were good. If he went for Hyper Voice, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
Because then that would have killed us. But like, since he went for Electro Web, like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my worry was the combination of Heliolisk and Mandibuzz could maybe beat our Togekiss and Excadrill if his Heliolisk could knock out the Togekiss, then the thing can just keep roosting and whatever. The Excadrill can't beat that. But yeah,
But we could also sword dance and like call the roost, you know, or something.
swords
Just 'cause
dancing
we
in
can
front
win.
of a foul play. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
This is the
I
second
think that
battle, isn't it?
that's just the second, yeah.
Well, I'm in the first one.
Oh, Rhyperior Togekiss. Remember
Rhyperia,
we
that was it.
positioned around it. Yeah, we positioned around it. We set up our Milo.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very good at forgetting everything,
Yeah,
not just Pokemon
that was
related.
that was a yeah that was a it was a funny first game because like he had a few turns where he could have like won the game like had he positioned himself a little bit better. But
Yeah,
like
a bulldoze a bit quicker. Yeah, and nice to see some interesting Pokemon on this guy's team as well. Like the Heliolisk didn't do
exactly,
anything
yeah.
there, but
I think we may hit Master Ball.
yeah, I mean we'll be there. If we're not there now after these last 2 wins, we'll be there by the end of tomorrow, I suppose.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So yeah, okay. Well, thank you again, Joe, for joining me.
Of course.
And thank you guys for watching as well. So, if you like it, please like and comment. You know what I've noticed on like people's YouTube videos and stuff? They say, "Oh, comment for the algorithm, the algorithm." So, like that's like the in thing to say now. So,
The
comment for the algorithm, please, And
algorithm.
so, yeah, whatever. If you want to say something, say something. If not, don't. So, we'll see you for tomorrow's video. So, thank you and goodbye for now.